Okay, this module is an extra module to go over all the products once again. So I'm going to spend about 10 minutes now going into all our different products and some training. The first product that we are going to talk about is the Ingenico 5100. This is a terminal, both a terminal that helps merchants accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and debit. We only set up the Visa and MasterCard accounts. The American Express accounts they either already have or they have to contact the American Express to open that account, and then we will program their terminals for them. Either if they already have the account or if they later get the account, we'll program their terminal or terminals that we'll talk about, two other terminals after this, free of charge for their American Express. All the programming is free of charge. It's all inclusive, as is the delivery, the shipping, everything to them. They get their terminals 3 to 5 days after you submit an application for your merchant. Comes out to them by UPS or Federal Express. So the first terminal is the Ingenico 5100. This is both, it's a dual purpose terminal. It could be used either for dial-up or high speed. So in Canada people have either dial-up through their phone line. They'll connect it to this terminal, the 5100, which you have the brochure. We also include the 3050 pin pad. That's a promotion. The pin pad is worth $200, so you can use it in order to help you close the sale sooner rather than later. So in other words, for closing today, tomorrow, or by Friday, you're also going to get the 3050 pin pad that goes only with the 5100. It's not a terminal unto itself, but rather just an accessory to the 5100s. The 5100 has a built-in pin pad, and the 3050 is another pin pad which the merchant connects to the 5100 and can therefore hand the pin pad to the merchant, so the merchant can easily key in their PIN number, personal ID number, either for their credit card or for their debit card. Debit card, as you know, is like a bank card. It instantly basically takes the money out of their account. It's the credit cards that the customer have 1.66 processing rate. That's their qualified rate, and we've talked about, or we'll talk on other modules about all the details as far as qualified, mid-qualified, non-qualified. These are the different processing rates, but the base rate that we give is the 1.66 for all qualified on Visas and MasterCard. On debit, it's just 5 cents per transaction. So the first terminal is the Ingenico 5100 again, as I said, and comes with the 3050 pin pad. You have electronic brochures for both these items, the terminal and the extra pin pad. The pin pad's worth about $200, so again, it's a good tool. You can use it as a tool to close the sale sooner rather than later. The terminal sells for $14.95, $1,495 Canadian, plus the taxes. There's government, there's a federal tax and a provincial tax, each approximately 7%. They do vary sometimes from province to province. The other way of selling the terminal, other than purchasing it, they could also lease it for just $49.99 a month. Again, this terminal can be used for dial-up or high-speed. Dial-up through a phone line, high-speed through a phone line, or high-speed through a cable service. Those are basically the three services available in Canada. So this terminal and all our terminals will work for any type of service the customer has. If they're using high speed right now for their terminal, if they currently have one, or they want to be high speed, the terminal will accept either type of phone line or a cable line. If they decide, if their system crashes, they can go to dial-up, or if they're on dial-up and they choose to go later to high speed again, their terminal will work for that. So we're sending them a terminal basically that's good for the lifetime of their business. We do offer free upgrades both for the software and the hardware if ever need be. So they are set with this terminal, versus a lot of people are renting $30 terminals. They're only dial-up terminals, and they're wasting their money. It's not tax-free, whereas whether they purchase it or lease it, it's 100% guaranteed, warranted, also with the free upgrades from Rocket Solutions International. Plus it's 100% tax deductible whether they purchase it or lease it. So it's basically free, versus a renting a dial-up terminal for $30 or a $40 high-speed one is all a waste. So they're wasting anywhere from $300 to $400 or $500 per terminal on a rental, which is what 80-90% of people, Canadians, are doing for their businesses currently, because the banks, which are the dominant companies, they dominate 80-90% of the market, only rent terminals. The next terminal that we'll talk about is the short-range wireless Tektrex Wi-Fi terminal, and this terminal is like a cordless phone, so it's good inside a restaurant or on the restaurant's patio, and it's $16.95 or $52.99. And the documentation or the brochures for this is a link inside the first information package you received. If you don't have it, you can request it. I'll send you the link again, and you can see if you can download it and use the information directly from the manufacturer's website. If not, you can let me know and I can try to supply you something else. So the terminal sells for $1,695, or again, they can lease it for just $52.99 a month. All our leases are for 48 months. There's no residuals. We cover any residuals that there might be with from the leasing company after the 4 years. Our competition does leases for 5 years, for 60 months. We do it for only 4 years because we're guaranteeing our rates for 4 years. So our whole package is really built around the 4-year guarantee. And the terminal again leases at $52.99, which in most cases, 70-80% of the people, they prefer to just lease their terminals. Again, it's 100% tax deductible. $52.99 is very competitive. These terminals tend to rent at $60 to $70 a month. So actually leasing for less, and again, like we said, the leasing really costs nothing, so it's zero really versus zero cost versus $700-800 a year. And then finally you have the long-range wireless terminal, and this is the Hypercom M4230 GPRS, and it sells for $1,795 or leases at $55.99 a month. And again, both the purchase and the lease are 100% tax deductible. Either way, they come with 100% guarantees, free upgrades, and free lifetime warranties, both for software and hardware. Again, this terminal, if somebody is renting it, a lot of people are renting them anywhere from $70 to $90 a month. So again, even if you're looking just face to face, you're comparing just the costs without involving or including the tax deductible issue, which is a very important issue. It should not be left, because most business people understand if it's 100% tax deductible, if they can write it off when they hit their year end, it's basically free. But just looking at the amounts, they cost less to lease than to rent forever. The Hypercom, this terminal, the long-range wireless that I'm talking about, this is good. This is basically a cell phone. It's good. It's like a cell phone. So it's good for pizza stores, delivery, all restaurants, all type of business people that do trade shows. Anybody who wants to be able to charge Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and debit like bank cards wherever they are. Cleaners, nurses, taxi drivers, any type of business. It will work anywhere in Canada. It's a cell phone. Now it does come with what's called a data package. The data package costs $15 a month. So you do have to tell your clients, and you do have to put data package on the point of sale terminal agreement, which is talked about in another module. Underneath your equipment on the item line, for each Hypercom long range wireless terminal that somebody is purchasing or leasing, you put a data package at $15 a month so that the client knows that they're going to have a data package charge on their statement. If not, they'll be surprised when they get it. We won't accept their order unless it's on the point of sale terminal agreement. That's right after the 5 pages of the application is the point of sale terminal agreement. So it's the data package. Other companies, they give data packages at $20, and they also charge anywhere from 10 to 20 cent transaction fee, and that adds up to a lot of money. Could add up to $100, $200 a month in transaction fees. We have no additional transaction fee for using the wireless terminal. Just the regular rates like that apply with all terminals are the same. The 1.66, the 1.79, the 2.15, no transaction fee and 5 cents on the debit. All the same rates apply on all these terminals. So that concludes pretty much the basic training for these 3 terminals, which you'll be starting to sell, and you would sell them into Canada. We only allow our new reps to sell into Canada, anywhere in Canada. Again, you can use Yellow Pages, you can search the web, you can look for all new listings of new registered companies, new incorporated companies. They're all listed on the internet through different government agencies. Some you can get them for free in different provinces, some you might have to pay for them. And I am going to conclude now this module. Thank you.